obviously I've been on the ranch all day. But when I came home, Eric surprised me and said, "Oh, by the way, we're going to a Halloween party." And I was like, "What? I don't have a costume." So we're gonna have to come up with something, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint my face. That's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna paint our face. And I did some research on the internet. This is what I found. Do you see that? That is what I found. That looks pretty darn easy, doesn't it? I mean, she looks gorgeous, but it looks easy. And this is just my husband. This might not be your husband. My husband doesn't want me to look so dramatically horrible. Like one year I came as a beat up boxer. He was like, "That makes me look really bad. Like, you look like you got bruises all over you." And I didn't even put one and one together, right? Okay, I was like, "Oh, okay, I get that." Or I'll come as a dead person. He didn't like that. He likes me to look kind of pretty for Halloween, especially if we're gonna be with a bunch of friends. So I think personally that's kind of pretty. It's kind of dead that I'm looking for, like that Halloween effect, and then it's pretty. So I'm gonna try to recreate this. Now I am not. I have done makeup in a salon. I have never. I'm not like one of those professional makeup artists that can do like these drastic looks. No. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna try this together. I tagged some products that we're gonna use. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with like half of my face. Look at that. Half of my face. So I'm the part right here that looks like she's beautiful. I think I'm going to start doing that. And we're going to see if this comes together. This is the look that I'm going to be wearing um to the party. So I tagged this. This is actually like 40% off or some crazy thing like that. Like this is the Anastasia soft glam, right? These eyeshadows are so extremely pigmented. They are freaking amazing, right? Um, extremely pigmented. And when I say pigmented, I forgot. Now I gotta put my eyeshadow primer on so that these do not budge. Okay, so we're gonna put this on, then we're gonna put the eyeshadows over it. I can't believe that this palette's actually on sale. I've never seen this palette that low in price, right? I don't know if you're watching the live stream. Let me know if you can actually see the products that I tagged, but I tagged this. It's at Ulta. It's freaking cheaper than cheap. So we're gonna make this makeup look right here. You know what? I wish I had something to hold this up and show you guys. Let me see here. That's what we're recreating. So I'm gonna make this makeup look. You can see like her eye is super bold, her cheek is super bright, and her lip is super red. So the makeup is going to be like really super vivid, and that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to get our Anastasia Beverly Hills here, and we're going to go in and we're going to do our normal makeup, then we're going to do it like deeper. So I'm going to go with this like burnt orange color, and we're just going to go ahead and you can see, look at, come on, how freaking pigmented that is. That's amazing. Okay, so I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm just going to try to do it really, really quick because I have a doctor's appointment at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I know some of you guys, depending on what time zone you're at, it's already midnight. So, Ronnie, hey, Ronnie. Ronnie says, hello, everybody. Okay, so remember, this is not going to be the most blended, beautiful look on this side. This is going to be a drastic look of makeup. The part that makes me look like I'm alive, that part. That's going to be drastic. So you might be wondering, like, that's not blended. Yeah, it's not all going to be blended, okay? So we're just going to go back and forth. Look, that was one dip, and you can see, look at how pigmented that is. That's just freaking amazing. Okay, then we're going to go in with this super dark brown, and I'm just going to go on the edge right here and going to lift the eye. Remember, it's going to be more dramatic. And it's going to be dark like that. That's fine. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this nice gold color. And we're just going to put it right here. We really want this to pop And want to make us look like we're alive. Are we going to look alive? We're going to try to look super alive on this side with bold and bright colors. Okay, so I'm going to put some red in it as well. I think I'm going to pop the red right there, just in the middle of the eye to give it a little bit more warmth. And then put a little more gold and to blend over that. There we go. I'm going to take the nice cream white and go under the eyebrow. Okay, yep, that's looking good. We're going to put the eyeliner on. And remember, we're going to make everything a little bigger, more bold. I'm going to do a wing as well. When I do, oh, this is just a professional tip. Like with your eyeliner, if you have hooded eyes, like you can see I have all this skin that kind of hangs. When you put your eyeliner on, if you love a wing, I love a wing. And sometimes I feel like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be wearing a wing, but I still love a wing. Look forward. Don't look down. Don't look up. Look forward like this. Let me try to look forward. This is my forward, right? And draw one line that becomes straight. So you can see, like, that's pretty straight, right? So that's where you're going to line your eyeliner. If I were to go in, it wouldn't make a straight line because I'm hitting that extra skin. If I were to go out, it wouldn't look good. So like that, this is how I do my eyeliner. So I do that. I could draw the line, but a lot of times then I'll take some tape. This is just some tape. You put it in the back of your hand, get off some of that adhesiveness. Then you line it up with that line, right? Now this black, this palette's freaking amazing. Like I was telling you guys, it's like 28 bucks. When have you ever seen Anastasia Beverly Hills at 28 bucks with knowing how pigmented this sucker is? This sucker is like super pigmented. Okay, so I got it on. I'm just going to get a brush and we're going to dip into the black. I don't know if you guys can really see. Oh yeah, you can see that. Look at that. And we're going to go right here. Oh, make sure you line up your tape with your line properly, for heaven's sakes. That is horrible. There we go. And then check it out. So on the side, and then I just go like this. Look straight. Because if I were to look down, I would have this curve down. But I look straight, and you can see, look at this. Well, bam. You can see my eyeliner, right? Okay. I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to take it a little below the eye. That is good. Okay, remember, trying quick, fast, so I don't keep everybody up too late. No, for you guys that just logged on, that is what we're trying to achieve, okay? We're doing something bold and drastic over here. Okay. Oh, and you know what? She actually took the highlighter part and put it over here. So let's do that with the gold real quick. We're going to get that gold again. And we're going to bring it in. Remember, we're supposed to be overly dramatic over here of color. And yeah, that's good. Okay. Curl the lashes. Get those puppies up. And for the white part of the makeup, right here, the white, I bought this Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker. You can see Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker. I'm hoping that this will turn everything white on my skin. Okay, we got those on up. I'm going to pop on the eyelashes in a second. Let's go ahead and do the eyebrow. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. Is this an eyeliner? Oh, gel eyeliner. Son of a gun. I did not know that was an eyeliner. That was way too dark for my eyebrow. Look at that. Talk about an amazing gel eyeliner. What was that? I just threw it in my drawer somewhere. That was awesome. Oh, it is called Lit. That's a freaking awesome gel eyeliner. Pratique. Hello meme, hello, nice. Ronnie. I've never used an eyelash curler. I'm afraid to cut off my eyelashes. And I actually done that, Ronnie. I have. I don't want to scare anybody. I've actually done that. So the curler right here, it will always come with extra pads, right? But I actually grabbed the wrong pad one time and I went in to curl and it wasn't the correct pad for this. It didn't come with this. I couldn't buy any extra for this. And it wasn't lined up. And when I went to do it, it hit metal on metal. But you can see, like, if you have the correct pad, there's no way your lashes are going to break off. Okay, let's do our eyebrow real quick. Wait, I thought that was a mirror. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the eyebrow real quick. And then finish up this makeup look. And then get to the dead part where we look like we're zombie white or ghostly white. Okay. Remember, we want a little bit over exaggerated with the makeup. I think that's pretty over exaggerated. Okay. I like these micro pencils that they make. This is $1 billion brow. Okay. So you can see, like, the lashes that she have on in this picture are super big. Super big. So I'm going to get some super big lashes. We're going to put that on. Ooh. Ooh. Super big lashes. Okay. Man, and you know what? Sometimes these super big lashes are so tight so you have to really, like, kind of bend them. You see how I'm bending them to make them a little bit more flexible. Let's put the lashes on. Get one of these little lash holders. It's the best way that I can put lashes on. And then I kind of shape it to my eye shape. Right here. Let's get some glue. And put it on here. And just give it a few seconds. Thank you for the eyelash tip. You are very welcome. While we're waiting for this to get tacky, start with our foundation. So we can see she looks like she has perfectly beautiful skin. So I'm going to get more of a full coverage foundation to kind of like cover my freckles and stuff to make my skin almost look like porcelain-like. Let's see here. Oh, and this palette that's like 28 bucks or whatever it is on sale comes with like a full mirror and a brush. So you can't beat that. And it's also Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a well-known brand. Wow, look at that. Okay, eyelashes on. Let's take some mascara and put it under the eye to make those lashes kind of look as big as the top. Remember, if we can over-exaggerate, we're going to over-exaggerate everything. Don't want to stab myself with another lash right there. And if you're wondering what mascara this is the Essence by, the Lash Princess by Essence. And you can automatically tell how freaking good this is, right? Okay, so we got that on. Now let's get a full coverage foundation. I don't know if this one's full coverage. Natural finish light cover. Nope, not light cover. I want full cover. Do I even have a full cover in here? No, it doesn't look like it because I really don't wear a full cover. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer for my foundation because I know for sure this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear is full coverage. So in order for me to do that, I kind of need to hydrate my face really quick. Let's find a lotion or something we can put on our face. Okay, I'm just going to take a primer because obviously a concealer is going to be a lot more thick. And I'm going to use it for my foundation. There we go. Okay, we got that on. Where we got? We got Infallible Full Wear. If you're wondering what color this is, it's oatmeal 345. Okay, I haven't used this sucker in a long time. Look at that doe foot applicator. Here we go. Okay, okay. How big are we doing? This is how big we're doing. That's how much we're doing. Look at that. I remember them comparing this to the Shape Tape or something like that. Okay, and then she actually comes down to, oh, look at, I haven't even re-dipped. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to dip it now. I'm going to take my finger because if you guys don't know, if you use your finger, it's going to blend more. You're not going to take any product off of your face. Bring that up into the lip. Okay, we want our skin to look perfect. We don't want any of these freckles showing. Now you can see why I put a lotion on my face so that this will glide. Look at that. Definitely a full coverage foundation. Huh. Definitely not my color. Definitely not my color. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because we're going to warm it up. Okay, let me see. What does she look like? What does she look like? It just comes above the brow and down this way. So just a little bit above the brow and down this way. And that's going to be all of the foundation. But you see with your finger how much more precision you have. Push that into the eyebrow. There we go. And into the hairline. There we go. If you were ever wondering if L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear was full coverage, what do you think? OMG. This is a concealer though, guys. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay, so now let's put our contour on. Where is my contour? We got to warm up the cheek. We're going to put, oh, we can use this. I tagged this. This is by Alley Oops. You can see it comes with a mirror, a highlighter, a blush, and a contour as well, which I've used most of that, but we're still going to dig into that. You know what? That's a really good concealer, but just nowadays, I haven't been wearing as much makeup. So look at this. Obviously, I love this contour. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. Okay, then up here. And then let me see the picture one more time. Actually, that's not even going to show up there. You can see that. It's just, we're going to contour the cheek. Okay, so let me take that and just make myself look a little bit more slender right there. Blend that up. Now, I picked this palette for this video because look how vivid the blush is, right? That is like, well, bam, in your face, right? And it's a cream. So remember, we're going to go really, really heavy. Let's see, is she blended out? No, she's not really blended out. So this can be super heavy, but the edges, because it's a cream, we can leave it blended out. And actually, I think I'm going to put even a brighter color. Let's see if I got a brighter color. I need some red, I feel like. Or some pink. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. Because we want to look like we're alive over here. Okay. So far, so good, right? So far, so good. What am I missing? Okay, now let's do the lips. Only half the lip. Okay, now if you want your lipstick to stay on all day, please do a long wear. This is the Urban Decay Vinyl Ink. Beautiful color. Okay, so I'm alive, right? Makeup's bold. Now let's get to the white part. So we're gonna cover our face in all of this white. But you know what? I feel like for me to be even more alive, I feel like I should give myself some highlight right here. So I'm just gonna grab, you can grab whatever highlighter you want. They have these new highlighters at CVS right here with like blue and green, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this old Anastasia Beverly Hills palette called Dream, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right above my blush, right just here to kind of, oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Look at how good that is. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now let's do the white. We got the Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker, right? Let's see, open this sucker up. Open it up hard. Okay. Open, open, open. Oh, this message is held for review. Why is it held for review? Did you know JFK, blah, blah, blah. Oh, whatever. That's why it was held for review. So a lot of times, guys, my sticker's coming off. A lot of times, YouTube will automatically look at your messages, and if they don't think they're appropriate, they don't even let them come through. Okay. So I think the way that I'm going to apply the white all over my face. Open. Is with like a powder puff. So I think I'm just going to take this powder puff. It has like, this is dry. There's really nothing on it. I'm going to take this and we're going to take the white. And we're going to see how white I can actually get. Okay. So it is a powder, so you're going to have to, I mean, if you have white paint, that would be great. But let me show you one more time before I continue what the picture looks like. Well, bam, there you go. Then we're going to do the black eyeliner and everything around and see how it looks. If I can do this tomorrow, I'm going to just wear, if this turns out good tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear this tomorrow with just all black. That's all I'm going to wear. You know, that's it. You know, have your face done. They say, what are you? Like, I don't think, I'm half dead, I'm half alive, I'm turning into a zombie. I don't know what you want to call this look. What would you actually call this look? What would you call that? Like, if you're going to a Halloween party and somebody walked in like that, what would you say you were? I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm going to say, well, I'm half dead, I'm half alive, I'm turning into a zombie. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Oh, and then she did her eyebrow. Will this make my eyebrow white? I hope this turns out good. So you can't really like put, oh, I guess you could. So you gotta put it on the first base coat and then you can swipe it. So far, this white powder is working pretty good. I just need to figure out a way to get my, oh, and push it into the hair a little bit. Just a little bit like that, yeah. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit more freaky. I just need to figure out a way to get my eyebrow. No, actually, if you look, it looks like she just put the powder on top of her brow as well. So maybe that will work. We just need to make sure this is all even white. What do we think? What do we think? Okay, so now we're gonna get the where is it? Like a eyeliner. This is an Ofra black eyeliner. That's what it looks like. Now we're gonna like line this whole area and divide it. Yes, here we go. Wait, why is that like that? Like half of her nose. Oh, I can see how it's coming together. We'll just take some more white and really push it above that black line and into the hair. Look at that. That's so cool. Okay. Okay. Remember, that's just a black eyeliner. And we're going to take that white and I'm going to make sure that everything on this side of the line is white. You know what? And so I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to wear all black. and like a turtleneck or something that comes up here so that it looks like everything, you know, because you can imagine in all black, that's all you're going to see in my white neck. Okay, now we're going to get the lines going, and we're going to use the gray as well. So she kind of cracked the lines. Let me show you when I say crack the lines. So you can see it looks like she kind of blended the edges, but then kind of went like she split it. Like a split here, and then blended it. And made like these veins. And then just kind of blended everything. And then under the, and she widened the black. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the gray part of this, right? Remember, it's like CVS, it's like $5. Okay. And I'm going to take the other side of let's see if this works. Here's the gray. Let's see where, maybe I should try it down here first. Yeah. And she kind of made it a little dirty looking. Separate with more white. Go back to the gray. I wonder if a brush would actually work better. Let me grab a brush. Because I think I might be making the gray line a little bit too fat. So okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that Anastasia Beverly Hills, the palette that we've been working with, right? I'm going to take the black on a sharper brush. And we're going to see if we can make these lines kind of, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that. Freaking amazing palette. It just kind of makes it fatter and blend a little better. Very dramatic looking. I love it. Thank you. Oh, Leah says hi. Sorry, guys, I didn't see your comments on there. DMV says yo. Meme 55 says it looks good, right? I think so. But if I'm looking at her, what do you think? Let me pull my hair down. Maybe it will look better. I feel like I almost feel like she blended it with her finger, because look, it looks like it's just blended into the white cream. Like it's a faded line. But when I blend it, it looks like my skin might start showing through. That's not good. We don't want my skin to start showing through. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just do it the white. Am I losing my mind? What did I just do? Oh, there it is right here. Okay. So see, when I start blending it with my finger, it's like it just, my skin starts showing through. So maybe I'll just make it fat with the gray. Yeah, and then maybe put some more white on top of it. I almost feel like I need, let's see here, guys. Another comment held for review. What is held for review? Needs a heavy white cream. Yes, I don't know why they would hold that for review. Go figure. Meme 55. Oh, Charlotte, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. And it says hi. Hi. What do you guys think? Does it need? I almost feel like right here, because it's so much more fat, it kind of looks better if it's fat black. I think the black makes it just so much more dramatic. So let's go ahead and put some more black on this and see if we can make these a little bit more fat. Oh yeah, look at that. I love this. Love this. And I know I keep saying it about this palette. This palette is amazing. Amazing. So all I'm doing is just making extra lines. Definitely. Definitely. I almost feel like it would be better to have lines like over here as well. Oh, yeah, your shirt's about to pop open. Sorry. Sorry. Oh yeah, I think it's so much better if you can make the lines fatter. It gives it more of a dramatic feel. Obviously, I could have been done by now, but I just really wanted to kind of detail it, see, if we can get it to maybe look a little bit better, hang out with you guys a little bit longer. Look at that. But I do think it's kind of cool to have the lines over here. So let's draw something. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to take the gray and we're going to just kind of make this a little bit darker and blend it. I feel like it would be really cool if I had a white eyeliner and I just lined right there, which let me look if I do. I don't think I do, but you never know. Oh my goodness. Do I? Do I? Do I? Do I? This thing's so old. Oh yeah, that white eyeliner makes the whole area look more dead. You see the difference? Let's pull the hair down and see what it looks like. Come on. My hair's been up all day, so I'm trying to get it to come down. Go around my face. So you can imagine with, let me just do my neck really quick for you girls and guys. Okay, so you can imagine tomorrow I'm gonna have a black shirt on. Over here. Gonna have a black shirt on. And so even the part of my neck that you see is gonna be white. But what do you think? So if I'm faced this way, how does it look? Does it look anything? No, it's not. Does it look anything like that? What do you think? You can see why we did everything so dramatic on this side. Because it's a really nice contrast. No, she's absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. I wish I was that beautiful and gorgeous, but I think this all kind of came together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you like ideas for tomorrow. I'm responding to another comment. Oh, okay. You guys. Oh, sorry. You guys are chit-chatting back and forth. I hope this gives ideas for tomorrow. So remember, if all you need is a white paint or a white, very, very white powder, this sucker, if you was only like $5 at Walgreens, just do your makeup dramatically and put an eyeliner. Like, I mean, I think it was the simplest thing. I think if I'm sitting there like this, let's say I'm just sitting there at the party drinking my drink, I think it looks so cool because I look like I'm alive. But if I go like this, you're like, oh, what the heck is that? I think it's very cool. I hope you guys think it's very cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I love all of you guys. And Kit says, hi, Christina. Like done. Looking fabulous. I have one hairstyle request also. Blend the area where it separates it. Blend the area where that separates the two areas. Blend this area more. I really look like that. That's what I really look like. What is wrong with my brain? You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm reading like I can't read. I really look that. I really look that. I really like that look. Thanks for sharing. I'm sorry, guys. Like I've been literally like on the ranch all day long in the heat with hardly any water. So I'm a little dehydrated, but I know I needed to come on here and show you guys just something maybe creative that you can do at home and you don't have to go spend your money on an outfit for Halloween. I think this is super duper cool, especially if I'm like looking that way. If I'm looking this way, it looks cool. If I'm looking this way, you're kind of like, what is going on? I really love that. A twin high ponytail will look amazing. Twin high ponytail will look amazing with the twin high ponytail. Like two ponytails. Oh yeah, I think so. If I did the ponytail up here where it's like high and then another one back there. Oh, that's a really, really good idea. I'm just going to put the white on my ear. Yes, totally. Christina, please. For what? And Make the twin high ponytail cute. High pony. I will definitely try the high ponytail. Anyways, guys, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for coming along on this creative journey. I hope this gave you ideas for Halloween, and I hope you try something fun and new. You know what, guys? How should I say? Life is too short to not have fun, right? I don't care who you are, what you do, your health, your whatever, your situation. Like, let's just try to have fun and have a good time. I love you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.